From your breaking news station, this is Local 6 at 6.
And new at 6, Disney under fire tonight, and what the Mouse House is accused of doing could be affecting you. Good evening. I'm Bob Fryer.
And I'm Jacqueline London. Walt Disney World is being accused of forcing out older, higher paid workers, bringing in younger workers and paying them too little to afford to live in Central Florida. Problem solver Lewis Bolden is live at Disney World to explain how this affects your family. Lewis.
Well, Jackie, first I need to tell you this study was commissioned by a coalition of unions representing about 29,000 Disney service employees. And basically the study says that Disney's lower wages have negative consequences for Orange and Osceola County. Over the years, protests by Disney union employees have made front-page news. Now, a new study says Disney's lower wages aren't just hurting their employees, but also the community.
When the largest employer in your economy does that, it has a large impact, a massive impact.
Bruce Neeson is the director of the Research Institute on Social and Economic Policy and also co-author of Walt Disney World's Hidden Costs, the impact of Disney's wage structure on the greater Orlando area. He says when Disney cuts wages, everyone pays.
It creates a ripple throughout the entire economy, and in this case, it's a very negative ripple.
Neeson says the Great Divide started in December of 1998 when Disney changed its wage scale for service employees. Those hired after December 13th received lesser pay increases than their counterparts hired before. By 2006, the difference in pay was more than $19 million in lost wages.
We hear day in and day out as people struggling with increased costs in housing, transportation, let alone inflation.
This study is just not a complete representation of the facts. And the reality
Disney spokesperson Jackie Pollock says their payroll and benefits equal about $2 billion a year. She also points out that Disney union employees voted in favor of their current contract.
Walt Disney World has had a tremendous economic impact here on Central Florida.
And that economic impact includes about $477 million that Disney paid in taxes last year. They also donated more than $22 million to nonprofit organizations. Reporting live in Orange County, I'm Lewis Bolden, Local 6.
And Lewis, you mentioned Disney's service contract. When does that expire?
The current contract expires next month, Jackie, and negotiations have already started for a new contract, and some suspect the timing of this study could have something to do with that.
All right, Lewis Bolden live at Disney World.